Hey, we get it. You don't want to be hearing a Progressive commercial right now, so let us tell you something you do want to hear. You are intelligent. You make all the right decisions. You were smart before smart was cool, and you made it cool again. You have a wealth of knowledge, and you are so very clever. I bet you already knew I was going to say that, you genius. There, don't you feel better? You'll also feel better when you hear you could save big when you switch to Progressive. But I'm pretty sure you already knew that, too. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a park ranger, but the only quotes they'd probably give you would be about the beauty of a fallen leaf or ripples in a pond, not the kind that could save you money on your policies. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who's an expert navigator of the insurance landscape. They could use their expertise to guide you on ways to save hundreds on your policies, while leaving it up to your park ranger to save the wilderness and any endangered picnic baskets. Go online to geico.com/local to find a Geico agent near you.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net. Check out the Weedsman Podcast Tuesdays and Fridays on iTunes and ChristopherMedia.net. Christopher Media. Let's make some noise.
All right, you guys ready to start the show?
I thought we did.
Well, you guys ready to hear the intro?
Go for it.
Yes. Do it.
Christopher Media. Let's make some noise. From Asthmacore Studios near Detroit, Michigan, it's Unregimented.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
126.
One,
If
two,
you buy a
six.
smartphone, how are you listening to us? Chris.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jay.
I'm Rich.
I wish you were, bro. I really do.
126 is the 7th magic number in nuclear physics.
Nice.
Where do you keep coming up with all these crazy facts?
Google.
Well, this one's from Wikipedia.
Oh.
You just type in like 126 into Google and see what happens.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's the www.google. dot
Here, let me Google
Right.
that for you.
Okay, so real quick then. So the 7th magic number in nuclear physics, for each of these numbers, 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82, and 126, an atomic nucleus with this many protons is or is predicted to be more stable than for other numbers. Thus also there has been no experimental discovery of element 126, tentatively called unbihexium. This is the greatest name for an element ever. Unbihexium. Fucking DC villain right there. It is predicted to to belong to an island of stability that might allow it to exist with a long enough half-life that its existence could be detected. These are one of these like particles that they haven't this is like theoretical
They're
physics.
pretty sure it's there.
Well,
They
the
haven't quite
theory
found
have
it.
proven that it exists. It's recreating the circumstances where they can have these. That's what the whole Hadron Collider is for.
Right.
And so they can collide these things and find these little particles that exist for like not even fractions of a second. Like we don't have concepts to measure time this quick. But anyway, 126, 7th magic number in nuclear physics.
Alrighty then.
I feel high once again. Oh, this time I am high. I travel in Michigan, so no need.
Nice.
I'm actually on the road for fun.
Oh, yeah?
For who gets married on a Thursday?
Oh, that's right. Today's your boy's wedding.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, is it? It's Thursday.
Just today,
yeah.
I wouldn't be cohesive
week.
right now.
Yeah, I didn't think that through. Sorry.
Thursday is the new start of the weekend. I don't even give a shit when I go into work on Friday. It's casual
That's your
day.
motto?
I'm like, fucking A. It's fucking comic book resources all day. Online. No, not really.
It's Thursday afternoon. We're about to make it fucking Sunday night. Let's do this. Yeah.
Put on a T-shirt. I don't even care when it's Friday.
I got a 4-day weekend coming up.
Yeah, they got the
actually,
old
I'm
Friday
sorry. It
bitches.
would be
It's
past
Thursday,
for you
motherfuckers.
guys because it's Labor Day weekend for us coming up.
Wait a minute. Is
Yeah,
that
they would
this
be-
next month or is it
This
Monday?
weekend. This Monday.
This will be out on Labor Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Happy Labor Day.
Happy
Hey.
fucking Labor Day.
Hopefully you're not laboring.
Thanks, unions. Come on,
I'll
everybody.
actually be in Rhode Island working. So
Yeah. Hey, you gonna be in New York on the 2nd of October? It's a Friday, I think.
yes, actually.
Cool. Me too. I'll be there the 2nd through the 4th.
Nice.
Play date.
Yay.
New York's a big city.
So
I'm just saying.
It's got lots of
it's
subways.
not like they're going to run into each other at the corner store or at Floyd's barbershop, you know.
We will, though. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have to Uber and meet up somewhere.
No, we'll meet up out in Staten Island, man. We'll take the Staten Island ferry. It's free.
So I heard a story that
Take a helicopter ride.
I read a story that comes from my old hood, my original hood in Wyandotte, the city I was born in.
Yeah.
And I was
You're a downriver rat.
Briefly, as a newborn, lived in an apartment in Wyandotte before moving to Lincoln Park. But okay, so I'll have to start with this. Are you guys aware of this website, fakeababy.com?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Okay, Rich, you know about this? You've seen this shit?
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah,
do you know what you can get from fakeababy.com? In addition to the fake stomach, which, you know, is probably the first thing that people think of when they imagine what would be on fakeababy.com. Also,
you can get
implant. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who's going?
Rich.
Aaron.
Okay. Okay. So you can get fake positive or positive pregnancy tests shipped to you.
Yep.
Ultrasound pictures with your personal information on them. Yes, and it could be a boy or a girl. That way you can really rope them in.
You can get triplets.
Oh yeah. That's the chick that I read the story on. She was claiming she was having multiples.
Yeah,
so she got a bunch of free shit.
You read the same story then. This was in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She pretended that she was pregnant with triplets and had even I guess not even the boyfriend knew. A 16-year-old fucking boyfriend thinks he's going to be father of 3. Quoted as saying that he was excited, or at least that he was, but also a little scared.
Well, don't worry, buddy.
I think it was more
at
scared.
Some point, doesn't a paternity test come out?
They got fake ones. They'll ship them to you.
I don't.
No, but I mean, at some point.
Well, okay, but wait a minute.
Whoa,
this isn't
test?
like this could be anybody's kid.
Test.
This is
paternity tests are not going to do in utero.
Hold on. You're a 16-year-old kid that's going raw dog on your girlfriend, and then she starts getting a big stomach and produces an ultrasound and a positive test. Paternity test is not going to be the first thing on your mind. It's going to be like,
shit.
Holy shit, I impregnated my girlfriend.
I'm
like,
fucked.
Paternity test comes up when there's actually like if she was fucking around on him or something.
Well, also a paternity test, at least when I was going through this, unless it's really extenuating circumstances, they're not going to do it until the baby's born.
Also, you have to have a baby. There's no baby.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they don't
true.
ship you the kid. They don't ship you the kid.
Baby.
She's not pregnant at all. She faked the whole fucking thing and
this
had
is
like
the
a
ultimate attention
Facebook
horse
page
shit.
that people were like, people have donated money to her and gifts. She was throwing a baby shower.
What the fuck kind of sick fucking bitch is that? Nice try.
How'd she get busted?
Didn't have the kid.
Well,
You've been pregnant
no.
for 13 months.
Things got really strange when even after 10 months, not a single baby, let alone 3 of them arrived. 10 months? I mean, she would have had the baby by then. This is the father. So the father gets suspicious at 10 months. When asked why he hadn't grown suspicious at that point, the young man said, "She gave me the story of micro preemies and how her doctor thought time would be better in there than like time in the incubator and stuff." I might have embellished that some. So yeah, the doctor recommended that the kids just stay in there an extra month.
Because that's how it works.
While I pack my bags and rent an apartment in another city.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm moving. I'm taking these babies. You'll never meet them.
Right. Well, eventually the mother of the boy got suspicious, and it was her investigation in trying to find a doctor that didn't actually exist that the whole thing started to unravel. But made it through 10 months faking a pregnancy.
Dude, that's fucked up.
And, some of these...
should have known when her OBGYN was named Dr. Pepper.
And come on. Now, first
Who's
of
your
all...
family practitioner? Dr. Drew.
Yeah, no, Dr. Dre.
The fake pregnancy belly. Now, how many of these, in order to go through a 10-month pregnancy with supposed triplets, how many different bellies are you going to have to purchase?
Yeah, is it adjustable? Does it come with like a water bladder?
Because according to the story,
fill up to this line for 3 months.
Right, they're anywhere from $150 to $300 for these fake pregnancy bellies.
Well, you know what this means though. This means that poor guy thought that his woman was pregnant, and on
That's
top
the
of
other
it,
thing.
he wasn't hitting it when she was pregnant.
So, yeah, something had to have been going on. And how do you?
Because, dude, because you can just dump up in there like it's fucking just toxic waste, and you don't have to worry. She ain't gonna get more pregnant.
That's a crazy bitch.
Does fakeababy.com teach you how to do the Jerry Springer dance?
That was awesome, Rich.
No, I'm sorry. Isn't it the Maury Povich dance? My bad.
It's more the Maury thing, I think.
Yeah.
You are not the father. In fact, no one's the father unless, well...
Oh, wait a minute. Fake prescription bottles. You can get fake prescription bottles from them, too. That's got to be some kind of federal crime.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, that now sounds like it's delving into the felony.
Yeah. This is how we can shut this shit down.
Oh, I'm sure they're fucked now.
See, this is oh, God. This is why I love when I hear people... Oh, there's no such thing as trapping a guy with a baby. Really? Then why does this website exist? Because let's be honest, it probably got put up because, well, if he thinks you're pregnant, like I said, if he was inclined to go up in there raw anyways, then he's going to put on shimmy shimmy ya and fucking go in there again, and you're going to get pregnant for real this time, and now you got his ass.
Right. That's ideally that's what would have happened. Well, no, I mean because.
No,
I don't want
like
these
either
teenagers
of these people
having
to be
kids.
breeding anytime soon.
That poor guy. That poor guy. He just went through fucking hell for a fucking
Yeah, but I'm
piece
sure
of ass.
somewhere there's like the ultra feminists that are like, somehow this is his fault and he deserved it, and it was probably rape that he did to her anyways. So because there is no such thing as consensual heterosexual sex and all this bullshit. So
no. Okay, come on. He's a 16-year-old kid. As much access as he has to the internet, his world is still relatively small. And the other chicks in the high school are going to be all over his dick.
Yeah, he's going to be in the friend zone.
No, come on.
Why? Are they pregnant chicks? Are they looking to get some of those free Pampers and wipes and shit that he was given? Why would they be all over his dick?
I think Aaron's going along the sympathy ass.
I'm thinking of a number of different angles on the sympathy.
This is how Aaron preys upon the
just
weak.
being like popular, having your 15 minutes of fame as being,
true.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
He was caring enough to stick around.
He's got a confirmed kill.
Yeah.
Girls don't want to get with guys who are inexperienced, not with their first time. They don't want to bumble around. They want to find a guy who knows what he's doing and is going to walk them through it.
There you go. This guy's getting all kinds of freshman ass.
I mean, those three right there. If this guy's not a hunchback and can put two sentences together, he's getting laid.
Oh, he can put two sentences together maybe, but he's not putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 4. That's for damn sure.
2 and 2 came up with 3. He's like, sure, I'll just go with it. And she's pregnant. Fuck. There goes my life.
Man, this is, first of all, how old was this chick? I don't remember that.
She's got to be, she's a teenager as
37.
well.
I'm thinking like, okay, so she has a job. That's a lot of money to spend. I mean, that's like high risk, high reward, because if you get caught before you could get all the free shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're out. It's got to cost you big money to I mean, a good chunk for a teenager at least to get all
like a couple
shit.
months of pocketing your lunch money and then blowing dudes for food.
There you go.
See,
or something
that'd be
like
funny
that.
if he went to his mom.
Does that come with a 401k?
She seems clever. I'm sure she would have come up with some way.
What's just funny is that if he'd have went to his mom and been like, "Ma, Betty Lou is pregnant." Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, it's funny because all I got was a blowjob. Wait a minute, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
Hold on. She can swallow all of it she wants, and it ain't gonna grow down there. It's like bubble gum or seeds. You're not gonna grow a fucking plant in your stomach.
You ain't growing a baby out of your appendix.
I can't believe she got pregnant.
Oh, Christ. See, man, that's just that. First of all, that's evil. So, I mean, obviously, and second of all, I'm not even shocked that site exists. When I saw it, I just kind of laughed. I told some friends about it, and they were appalled. I was like, "Really? It's shocking. Look at what just happened with Ashley Madison. Really?
This is their site of scandalouscunt.com.
Nothing happened. They're still getting fucking users logging in.
Stop getting on the internet and being shocked.
Yeah, right.
Everybody, get over it.
Yeah, you're a moron if you are. Come on. You can find anything on the internet. Think of it.
It's like, I mean, what do you do? Before internet, did you just open up the yellow pages and call every number until you were offended by somebody? Until you got to an escort service and you're like, oh my God.
I looked at the back of the Metro Times. Oh my God.
They click on everything and then they're like, I'm offended.
Yeah. Stop.
I think that's offensive. I think you can see your kidneys.
Yeah, I know, right? I was just thinking that. Oh man. See, this is the type of shit though that's like, I gotta wonder if this girl's parents were like, go for it. Yeah, we're gonna get some free shit. This just first of all, this just sounds like some.
Who knows what the parents were thinking at this time?
What city was this in? Does it say?
Probably.
Wyandotte.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Wyandotte. Yeah. Well, yeah, I was about to say this sounds like some downriver or maybe some Shacktown shit. So yeah, it is.
I don't know.
It is.
There's usually traditionally, I don't know what Wyandotte's like lately, but traditionally there's a pretty reasonable Polish population in that area.
Oh,
there's a joke in there somewhere.
Not usually a lot of WT Hijinx going on. WT Hijinx is a great name.
That is a good name.
I know, right?
For a restaurant.
That's awesome.
Welcome to WT Hijinx. Everybody's wearing a mullet.
And freaking white beaters.
With mustard stains on them.
I love it. Everybody
get
eats
a burger and a Pabst.
You don't have booze. You got cars up on blocks that people eat.
That'd be sweet. I'd go there.
Oh, themed
just
restaurant.
Go open it up at a You Pick'em joint.
Man, I'm full of ideas this
Boone's
week.
Farm on tap.
Boone's Farm on tap. Box wine.
Yeah, and
would you like to start off with some dip? We have
sour cream and onion.
No, I'm sorry. Skull.
They serve a side of ranch for everything.
Yeah.
Dip. Oh. We got some Skull or some grizzly pouches. You want pouches or long cut?
For the old timers, we got Red Man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh God.
Waitresses aren't allowed to be over 14.
Or at least not look it.
Oh, they got to be fucking overweight. And
They all got
white
fake
beaters.
braces on. Hey, we get better tips.
Hey, how old are you? I'm 14. Nice C-section scar.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's like in porn when they just think they can put a 30-year-old in pigtails.
Yeah.
They're like, teen, first time on tape.
Maybe on tape, and she ain't a teen.
Yeah, that looks like a first timer.
Man, seriously, it's getting to the point though. If you're over 25 in porn, you're considered a MILF.
Yep.
I know.
I mean, it's just like,
You're
you go right to the.
gilf.
You're relegated to the yeah. You know what I'm trying to say, to the MILF section.
Yes.
You're just over there. Here you do. You know,
All the chicks with fake tit, they're falling out of popularity except for the guys that are in the MILFs.
Did I talk to you guys about the movie on Netflix I watched called Hot Chicks Wanted?
No.
It's actually all about the amateur porn industry. Like,
Oh, it's a documentary?
yeah, it's pretty bad, but no,
Shot by one dude in his bedroom.
no, it's not. I mean, it's a little better than that, but it's still like this one chick from Texas, man. She was doing porn and she got a boyfriend, and he was fine with it until like they went to a party and people were like, "Yeah, let's pull up your shit right now on the big screen right there."
oh
What
boy.
the fuck is wrong with people?
Well, they didn't, but they were joking around about doing it,
Oh.
you know. And then it really bothered him, and she went back to Florida from Texas.
Yeah, he's like, every dude in this room
Has
is jerking
fucking
off to my girlfriend tonight.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna, and not only just jerking off to her, watching her have sex.
Like brutal sex, like
Did
fucking
you know what she
humiliating
did when they started
shit.
dating?
Yeah, no, they hadn't had sex. They were waiting until they were getting married. He's that stupid. He's that fucking stupid. It's like that
Oh,
1,000 Ways
what?
to Die, you know?
This is not a documentary. This
West?
is an episode of It's Always Sunny.
I'm serious, man.
Oh, all
They
right. I
were-
thought our poor gentleman from Wyandotte was
Oh, wait
the
a minute.
fool.
Were they having
It's
sex? Were they having
Charlie
sex?
Day.
No, he was. I'm sorry. They were having sex, but he was only having sex with her and nobody else.
No, but here's. Did
Yeah, that's what it
she
was.
have
They
this
were having
job
sex.
when they
I'm sorry.
started dating?
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
yes, they did.
Then
Yes, they
he
were
can
having
shut
sex.
the fuck up. It's
Right.
just, it's back to the shit we talked about in like the last episode.
I know, but
do what you were signing
Oh.
up for, bro.
what I'm saying though is it's
Yeah,
really
girls
a
pull
weird.
girls pull dirty shit. It's all hot in the moment, and then afterwards, all the guy can think of is like, how many other guys did you do that with? You were really good. A little too good.
Yeah.
How many dicks did you have to suck before you learned to be that good?
But
here's what I used to say.
Kind of depressing.
If they're 30 or over, everything that could have been done has been done to them. You're not planting any flags. Just accept it and move on. Well, now it's like if they're 18 and over, everything that could have been done to them has been done. You're not planting any flags.
Seriously.
Just move on.
Like the last one,
right? You're gonna look to the MILFs now for the a little bit of the inexperience.
The last one that this girl did was actually a bondage porn. And her boyfriend was really bummed out about it. And her dad didn't, she had never told her dad. She had a normal family.
Why would she?
Right. Well, she ended up telling her. Well, because her mom knew. Her mom's seen it.
Yeah.
But no, her mom was upset. Her mom was like, you got to tell your dad.
To know everything.
Right. You need to tell your dad. You need to tell your dad. Because I guess
why
they were really close.
What was she like? Dad, be careful out there in the spanked reverse.
Well, exactly.
I know.
He's not going to believe it. We got to show him.
So uncomfortable at
Pull it up on the computer and show Dad your pussy. He's not going to believe it.
And show Dad what you did with your pussy.
I told him you had my vagina. You got to show him.
Yeah, dude,
it looks like a bad ham and cheese sandwich. It's just like your mother's. Okay.
All I got to say is, first of all, I hope my daughter doesn't do porn. Second of all, if she decides she wants to do porn, I hope to God I don't bump into it.
No shit, right?
Hey, that's your choice. Whatever. I must have fucked up somewhere. It's not my business.
Right.
What?
You may have to go back to the tape. You may have made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, you know what we have to do?
What?
And there's enough time and there's enough porn. You got to start stockpiling.
Yeah. Oh,
you
dude.
stockpile all the porn you can get.
Yeah.
Get a 3 terabyte drive for you can get them for $100.
Dude, you're right.
Just download everything you can get your hands on, put it in the closet.
Yeah.
And then
when she's 18,
stop going online for it. You got a whole 3 terabytes. It'll take you the rest of your life to jerk through that porn.
I don't know.
Well, you might have to retread a little bit, but it's worth it for
a little bit.
Well, okay. So you give yourself a window. That's only got to get you through a decade, right? By the time she hits 28, she's either done it or she hasn't. She's got it out of her system. Now you can go back to new porn.
Okay.
That's why that's what I thought Chris meant by go back to the tape. I thought he meant whip out the VCR.
That's what I thought. Yeah. No,
because
please. Well, if my daughter does, just tell me your name, so I don't if I see your name up there, I'm out.
By the way, that would also be my contingency plan for the end of the world if we had notice. You've got 6 months to prepare.
Yeah.
It would be stockpile food, water, and asthma medication. Then find a way to grow pot plants and stockpile porn and as many comic books as I get my hands on. There's my priority list right there.
That's your fucking...
I guess I should get a weapon at some point.
That's
but
your bug out bag?
Yeah, that's my bug out bag.
I picture Aaron the end of the world's coming. Yeah. And then fast forward a year or two into actually the end of the world has come and gone. And Aaron's on a trek, a pilgrimage to Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash to look for comic books and weed. Mm-hmm. I just picture him doing yeah, it's like something from The Road or something.
I find a discarded bottle of Astroglide that's got a little bit left in it.
Woohoo! Actually, coconut oil is better.
Go to Sam's Club. You sell this lube by the barrel, or what's the biggest? What's the most bulk?
5-gallon bucket.
He's breaking into the Crisco factory because he can't find lube. Fuck it.
Just pop the top open and go to town with the lube bucket. Put a hole in the side of the lube bucket.
Dude, it would turn it. Okay,
my lube jacuzzi.
Kind of along the lines, it would just turn into the last Mad Max movie. Seriously, it would just be Aaron up somewhere with a breathing mask on and a bunch of a harem, and him just okay, bitch, you're too old. You're over on you're the titty. Go get your titties milked. There you go. That's all you're good for anymore. Okay, bring in the young ones. This is all it'd be.
No one over 30 allowed in the lube jacuzzi. That's the rule.
The lube jacuzzi, huh?
And so Charlize Theron would have to come bust up his party. That would be a bitch.
Oh, she'd never be too old to get in the lube jacuzzi.
Well, apparently there's a backstory to that movie that because she had her little gimpy arm, she wasn't good enough to breed with. I'm like, wait, okay, hold on, time out. Who the fuck? I'm a man. I've been programmed to think the worst possible consequence of sex is AIDS and children. Like, if I don't want to breed with her, I can still fuck Charlize Theron. It's okay with me. I'm fine with that.
I thought she used to be in the harem and then kind of got uglied out. I don't want to say she wasn't aged out. She just wasn't.
If she got uglied out, I mean, yeah.
She lost the arm.
Jacuzzi.
No, she lost the arm.
What movie are you talking about?
She still wasn't ugly.
This was in the comic books.
Oh, okay.
The Mad Max comic books were done by everybody that was involved in making
I don't know anything
movies.
about this movie, so you're gonna ruin the fucking whole thing for me.
No, there's nothing to ruin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could tell you.
I wanted to come in blind. No, I wanted to go in blind.
I could tell you the whole story.
There's a lot of car
it wouldn't
chases.
ruin it.
I know. I just want to go in blind.
It's a brilliant film. Watch it. All right.
All I know is that I watched it and I was like, wow, okay. I don't see where all these people. Remember, we were talking when my brother was in about these guys that are like, oh, it's pro-feminist, anti-men. I'm like, I don't see it, but all right.
It's a fucking action movie.
It's like watching, if I watched Aliens and I'm like, why is this bitch Sigourney Weaver the hero? I don't care. Go kick some alien ass.
She deserved to be the hero in that movie, though. She did a great job.
No, you saw there were both men and women that were portrayed positively and negatively, but there were probably, given that you had that whole harem on the run group that was almost completely innocent, there certainly were a lot more good female protagonists to root for.
I mean, I guess the only thing I could have, if I'm going to stretch it, is the whole and it wasn't really shoved in your face as far as I was concerned. Who destroyed the world or who killed the world, whatever thing. Like, it was painted on the walls from before they ran away and shit, and they said it at one point. But it's like, okay. I mean, that old white men in power destroyed the world. All right, good. Like, we didn't know that already. I mean, isn't that the whole premise of those movies, is that there was a natural resource shortage?
Well,
and the decay of civilization,
right,
farther and farther away from it you got?
I think a little bit of the feminine bent in it, to me, was the idea that all these men had become these savages, and they were stockpiling these resources in order to achieve power, basically. So they had their water, from the main place where all the people lived, and then they had their ammunitions factory, and then they had their the refinery, right, for the fuel for their vehicles. Mm-hmm. And yet they treated what would be the most valuable resource in that type of post-apocalyptic world, women with the ability to give life, they treated them like shit and made them slaves and made them subordinate. And not that I could suppose that was part of the message in there, was like, these men are fools. They're still grasping for power while, humanity as a whole clings to life on a wasted planet.
Well, see, this is an interesting subject because it springboarding off of that. To me, I've never identified with guys like that in that, what I'm saying? Like, in that movie, I wasn't like, oh, I would be like those guys. To me, I always identified with Max more because I was like, he's just trying to fucking survive.
Yes.
He's running on the most base instinct we all have, which is to keep sucking wind. And I identified with that more so than those guys, because those guys, I was like, okay, life's already hard enough and you're just making it harder on everybody. You're a fucking asshole, and Max's attitude has always been in the movies, look, I don't want to get involved, and then he gets sucked in. He's like, fuck it, okay, I'll help. And then he just goes off because he's like, I don't want to be here for the aftermath because it's going to turn into bullshit again. Mm-hmm. I mean, think about every Mad Max movie, he ends up, the previous 3 before this one, he ends up on his own. And that's where he wants to be, because it's the easiest way to survive is to only be responsible for yourself. And so I think a lot of these guys that watched that movie, that got offended, identified with the bad guys in the movie more so than Max, because they were like, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I would do. Well, you're a sick fuck, and I'm glad we got that out in the open, because now we know who to kill if the shit ever really happens.
Yeah.
The Scarlet M.
Well, I just don't get how anyone could have there is so much bullshit out there that, and I had a conversation with a female friend of mine about this, that there's so much bullshit coming from hardcore. I hesitate to call them feminists, because I don't even believe that they're feminists. They're like the opposite of the men's right movement. They're the photo negative of them. They're like, fuck men and this and that, and the only thing you're good for is your semen, and that's just to reproduce, and blah 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 blah. And it's just like, okay, so those people are crazy, just like the men's rights advocates who are like, bitches are only good for one thing. Okay, they're crazy. The rest of us have to live in the real world, and
the majority.
Well, the majority of us, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I was explaining to her, I'm talking about some of the stuff I've read, because looking up the men's rights stuff, you come up, against the people on the opposite side, and they're just as nuts. And I'm telling her what I read, and she goes, "You understand that's not most people." I said, "I understand that, but the shit's out there." And doing what we do with the podcast, we don't talk about the average normal person, because supposedly the average normal person is what we all are. We talk about the fringes of society, and when we talk about them, and you have to read this shit and look at this shit, it's like, oh my God, really? There are people out there that think this way? What the fuck is wrong with them? And I more and more, once again, the internet, stop being shocked by it. It just shows that, hey, it's given everybody a platform, and some people, they want to just show how fucking insane they are about whatever subject. I mean, it doesn't matter. Pick a fucking subject you're going to find extremists about, and some website somewhere.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, the female protagonists were definitely more prevalent in the film and were treated more fairly, but whatever. So are all the male protagonists in many other movies, like any 007 film. Nobody comes out of that and goes, oh my God, here it is, fucking sexist 007 again.
Well, and I remember the one thing that the guy from that little video about the Mad Max movie had a problem with, one of the females took the gun from Max and took the shot for him. And in the context of watching the movie, I'm like, yeah, because he was all fucked up. That's how come. He couldn't make the fucking shot. And on top of it, she was a fucking crack shot, whereas he's not. So, yeah, I'm sorry, we're trying to survive. Go ahead, take the fucking shot. You're a better shot than me, and you're in better shape. Do your thing.
Right.
So it's...
And whatever, I mean... So you want an action hero that's always, got unlimited ammunition, never runs out of breath, mows down dozens of people without even blinking. But what I find much more interesting is these type of stories where, Mad Max is just basically just tortured through the whole thing. It starts off with him being captured, tattooed, and tortured, and he just barely escapes from that, only to be beat up and shot at for the rest of the movie and just barely make it through.
So in other words, it's pretty much like every other Mad Max movie.
Right, exactly. And that's much more interesting than watching, Sylvester Stallone. It's like watching Mad Max.
Expendables 3.
Right. Watching Mad Max was much like an experience of watching the Daredevil series. Especially, I mean, the combat all felt real and like a real human was experiencing it, and not, fucking Rambo. I don't know. Yeah, Rambo or whoever the fuck else.
Well, a lot of the, I think you nailed it on the head. A lot of these guys, they want their 80s action heroes back. Like, if you watch the movie Commando, like, that is just there, masturbatory fantasy for these type of guys. I mean, we watch it and we go, okay, it's an action movie, blah, 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 whatever. But I mean, these guys are like, they have to look at that shit and be like, that's the type of hero I want. Okay. Makes no sense, but all right. It's fucking, like you said, never gets out of breath, never runs out of ammo, never misses a shot. No one else around them can hit anything.
I eat green berets for breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. And right now I'm very, very hungry. Yeah, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
The type of shit that I mean, that's what Archer, the character of Archer, was built to parody. That type of hero, he's the guy who never misses, is always gets the girl,
even if he has to slip her a date rape drug.
No,
was that Archer, or am I thinking of another cartoon where
that's not Archer?
There hasn't been
best at dates. He'll tell you.
Yeah, and Bill Cosby would probably say the same thing. Put a gun to his head. I'm just saying, like, wasn't there an allusion to like sometime like he was getting it when he wasn't supposed to be type thing?
Speaking of putting a gun to your head, I read a story about a teen that was unfortunately killed while taking a selfie with a gun to his head.
That's what happens.
Was he holding the gun to his head?
He tried to take a picture of himself holding a gun to his head when the gun went off. The victim's family said the teen leaves behind 2 young daughters. Holy fuck.
What is Darwin? God damn.
He's 8. I think he was like 17 or 18. Has 2 kids already. He was had a fun-loving personality. Family members said the shooting was a complete accident and the victim never talked about suicide. Yeah, no, this is Darwinism.
Yeah, well, he's an idiot. First of all, he's got 2 kids at 17, and second of all, he tried to take a
So if you stick a drill If you stuck a drill to your head with a drill bit on it and pulled the trigger, don't you think that would fuck you up too?
A little bit.
You know, if you like it's a tool. You just fucking put like a really powerful tool in your hand.
You could argue two kids at 17. This
guy
actually isn't thinking about a whole lot in general.
Why is that a good selfie anyway?
You turned it on, dummy. It shut you off.
And
that's what happens.
And even if that is a good selfie, learn to work Photoshop.
That poor family, though. That blows for them. Because it's like, now it's like, yeah, my kid's an idiot. You know, like, I raised an idiot.
I mean, those poor girls. But, but then again, teenage father of two.
Yeah.
Who knows? Chances were not high that guy was sticking around anyway. Just saying.
God, I love when we stereotype. I mean,
I think it was a white kid, wasn't it?
I do not know.
I think it was a white kid.
Honestly, do not know.
I think it was a white kid.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, liking, and sharing Unregimented on Facebook and following Unregimented on Twitter at UnregimentedPod. If you like Unregimented, please tell a friend to visit ChristopherMedia.net. You can subscribe to Unregimented on iTunes for free just by clicking through the iTunes banner at ChristopherMedia.net. You can also show your support for Unregimented when you buy something on iTunes just by clicking through the iTunes banner at ChristopherMedia.net. It won't cost you anything extra, and it shows your support for Unregimented. While you're on iTunes, please remember to write a review and rate Unregimented 5 stars. Just click on the iTunes banner at ChristopherMedia.net. Android users can listen to Unregimented for free at ChristopherMedia.net by clicking on the Stitcher radio player on our homepage. You can also listen to Unregimented for free at TuneIn.com or by downloading their free TuneIn radio app. Don't forget, you can always listen to Unregimented for free across any platform just by going to ChristopherMedia.net. Make sure to check out all of the podcasts on ChristopherMedia.net. Mondays and Fridays, you have Unregimented. Reach us at UnregimentedPod on Twitter. Tuesdays and Fridays, you have the Weedsman Podcast. Find those guys at the Weedsman420 on Twitter. Wednesday, you have the Projection Booth, projection-booth.com, or at Pro Boothcast on Twitter. Saturday, you have the Captain's Table at Captain's Podcast on Twitter. You can also check out one of our new shows, well, new to us. It's the Ugly Club Podcast. It's another movie podcast, but these guys go with more of a theme each week rather than just one movie. You can check them out at Ugly Club Podcast on Twitter or uglyclubpodcast.com. If you like Unregimented and want to show your support for Unregimented, you can donate to Christopher Media by clicking through the PayPal button at ChristopherMedia.net. If you use Amazon.com, please click through the Amazon banner at ChristopherMedia.net and bookmark the link. It won't cost you anything extra, and when you buy something, you will show your support for Unregimented. If you're looking to launch your own website, please click through the HostGator banner at ChristopherMedia.net. That's who we use to host Unregimented. When you sign up for HostGator by clicking through the banner at ChristopherMedia.net, you are helping to support Unregimented.
Did you guys know that the Earth has 3 trillion trees?
I do now.
Yep. Scientists all over the world have compiled data and been able to extrapolate now with a lot of satellite imagery and come up with a better idea of how many trees there are on the planet. 3 trillion. You know how many? You know how big a trillion is?
That's a lot.
12 zeros.
12 fucking zeros, right. 3 trillion makes 420 trees for every living person on the planet. So keep those rolling papers coming.
I smoked 3 trillion trees.
420 trees for every living person. Now,
and Sting's writing songs trying to save them all.
Right. Well, they've also been able to come up with it. I think they estimate that we've gone through almost half of the trees. Like at the dawn of human civilization, there were twice as many trees roughly than there are now. So we've already gone through half of our supply of trees. I think that's pretty good. How many thousands of years did it take us to get through this many? I mean...
Yeah, true. Good point.
But we've ramped it up probably in the last 100 or so, 200 maybe?
It's escalating, but so is technology. Yep. Yeah, how long until we just are projecting all this shit holographically off of a little chip implanted in our forehead anyway?
By the way, Robot Tree sounds like the new cartoon on Adult Swim or something.
What is?
Robot Trees. It just sounds like an Adult Swim cartoon.
That sounds like somebody's album. Sounds like some pretentious douchebag's album.
Well, Radiohead's gonna follow up OK Computer and Kid A with Robot Trees.
Robot Trees, yeah.
Let's not overlook the tree's primary function, though, which is not to be made into furniture and paper, but to help supply oxygen so we can all breathe, so we can support the millions of people on this planet.
Well, no, that's really talking about robot trees. So how long till they come up with some device that just can like produce oxygen? then who needs trees?
In Seven Eves, the science fiction book that I read recently, in space they would produce oxygen by having these algae farms that they would grow in shallow ponds, and they would have an air circulation system that would pass the air over this farm that would change it back into oxygen, from carbon dioxide to oxygen.
So if the moon explodes, Aaron has a plan.
Science. Yeah, I'm going to add that to the list. It'll probably come before the porn.
But the porn will definitely come.
I noticed she said probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
She hasn't made that decision yet.
Well, I can't judge myself in the moment.
Let's see.
Everybody likes to
Comic
think.
books, Charlize Theron, porn. Oh, yeah, don't forget Breathing. Yeah, Breathing. It's in the top 5.
Yeah, what do I need? Make a whole list and oxygen isn't on it.
Coming just gets nearer and nearer the top.
Yeah, you treat oxygen like a neglectful boyfriend. You just don't even appreciate it. You just take for granted it's there anymore.
Have you guys heard of the Fox News anchor Harris Faulkner?
No.
Is that the one where she was
at least now I have
a cartoon and she
was
suing over
sounds white.
She is suing Hasbro over a Littlest Pet Shop. My daughter has a shit ton of these things. I got to find out if she's got one of these Harris Faulkner ones, because it's probably going to be worth some money. Because I don't know. Why would you make a toy? Okay, so it's a little hamster is what it is. I'm getting ahead of myself. Littlest Pet Shop, if you're not familiar, little animals, big heads, huge eyes. And they made a little hamster that was named Harris Faulkner. Now, why would you make any kind of character that had the same name as somebody who was on television? I have no idea.
Looks like them?
What?
Because it looks like them?
Kind of. She looks more like a mouse, if you saw a picture of her. I mean, she's a beautiful woman.
Let's talk about the hamster. Because it looks like the person. Why would you name something after a person? Does it look like the person?
No. I mean, it's a hamster.
So you just like the name Harris Faulkner?
I guess.
Sounds like a pretentious novelist.
Hasbro, okay, so there's a lawsuit against Hasbro on this. It states Hasbro's portrayal of Faulkner as a rodent is demeaning and insulting.
Oh, wait, I didn't catch all the whole story. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't use somebody's name without their permission.
Right.
Like, we just pulled it out of a hat.
Oh, and it also adds that the toy is a known choking hazard that risks harming small children. Oh, come on. Those things are not choking hazards.
I think you can't.
They're more suffocation
manufacture
hazards.
dolls with you can't manufacture Satan dolls and call them Rush Limbaugh. Defamation laws and such start kicking in.
That's interesting, though. Yeah. But you can say, I mean, Bill Maher's proven that you can say that Trump's mother was an orangutan, and you can't be sued for that. That case was thrown out.
And there was Larry Flint with Cherry Falwell's mother in the outhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so, I did not know that. I did not know that someone who, if you have your name used and you're a public figure, that you could...
Well, it's interesting because there are laws that, I mean... yes, there are laws protecting people's image, and especially if they make money off of that, if they're a personality. But there's also laws that protect people who do parody and satire.
Well, also there's if you all right. So any toy or anything that's named, you have names of people in video games and toys that are the same as people in real life.
But Harris Faulkner?
No, I understand.
I mean, unless they both went to the same random name generator on Google and just happened to get the same results.
Harris to me doesn't even sound like a female name.
She's a newscaster in Fox. Her name is made up. That's what. If I were Hasbro, I would come back with hey, you made up your name. We made up the name for the hamster.
Maybe she likes to live dangerously. Maybe that actually is her name.
And then I'd go and then I'd find out her real name and change the hamster to her real name.
Just dick move.
This isn't even news.
She's seeking $5 million in damages, plus attorney fees, and any profit the company has made from sale of the hamster toy that bears her name.
And a Corvette.
Not one of those Barbie ones either.
Jay is not amused with this faggotry.
No, this is yeah. kindling for a fire. That's all.
Okay.
It is.
Well, if I was to defend it as news, I would say
it's news. I get it.
Well,
but
$5 million is a lot of money.
That's retarded.
And yes, this is based on ridiculously. It's based on the fact that Hasbro is probably a multi-billion-dollar company.
But you're the asshole attacking a toy company. You know,
you're so popular that they named a toy after you.
Fucking A.
Take it as a compliment.
Fucking A. Little
Take
girls are gonna know my name
instead of
Not
making a story
Harris
about it
Faulkner.
and driving up the price of these things on eBay.
She's gonna come back and say it's racist.
Racist?
Why not?
You wouldn't portray a white woman as a hamster,
right?
No. Okay. There's no precedence for this because Hasbro doesn't normally do dumb shit like this. I mean, like. This is a dumb move on Hasbro's part too. Let's just say, as dumb as this woman is, why are they even?
Yeah, right.
Why wouldn't they just cease and desist in the first place? Because I guess she did actually like try and get them to just change the name or remove the toy.
Well, that's a different story then.
Going back to January,
so
and
she
they
didn't
refused
just
to
jump in both feet. I'm suing the fuck out of you.
Right. This is kind of her, I guess, her last ditch effort, and it does send in quite the messesse. But
they'll just what they'll do
is scraping the bottom of the barrel, looking for some shit to come up with. If we're talking about Harris Faulkner and some fucking toy, man, seriously, like this. Okay, like Jay said, it's news, right? Wonderful. Okay. But at the same time, it's like $5 million. She's not going to get that.
Sure she
will. There's no way.
They're using her name without her permission.
Right.
She has to prove that she's going to lose $5 million because of that.
Like that lawsuit Michael Jordan won last week. Someone was using his name without his permission to sell their shit.
I'm unfamiliar. What was the circumstance?
He won the lawsuit. It was against some... I'm tired. But it was against some business in Illinois. They were using his name to sell whatever wares they were selling as some steakhouse or something like that.
Yeah.
And he sued him and he won because...
Well, he's trademarked. Like, he's a fucking trademark. His name's a trademark.
True.
Is her name a trademark?
No, but I can see her winning this case.
I can, too. I'm just asking her. I didn't know if her name was trademarked or not. Or
like, it's different. Like, if this was, Mad Magazine that was running a strip of portraying her as a hamster.
I side with her. I do.
Then I
really do.
That's parody. That's fair use. That's protected language. It's free speech. This is just kind of nonsense.
Yeah, that was a bad move on Hasbro's part.
Like, I don't see... Like, somebody... It seems like something that somebody just thought was funny. They needed a name. I don't know how many different fucking Littlest Pet Shop animals there are.
I know.
But they've got to be struggling to come up with names.
It's like fucking Pokemon, man.
But to not back down and correct the problem or just apologize, I don't see where they're coming from on this.
Well, because if you reverse yourself, and nowadays that leaves you open for it to attack and to probably further lawsuits. I mean, the whole Jordan thing was, they used his name in an advertisement.
Yeah, I'm reading it as it was an ad in Sports Illustrated that congratulated him on his induction in the Basketball Hall of Fame. The text above the $2 coupon for a steak and a photograph of the steak read, "Michael Jordan, you are a cut above." So what Jordan sued for was the grocery store chain diluting the value of his brand by running the ad without his permission. Used his name without his permission. I mean, you can't do that.
That's a clear-cut case.
Yeah. Right,
yeah, and because I just pulled it up, says...
naming a hamster specifically after somebody who does not have a common name, you think that'd be pretty clear-cut, or naming a product.
Yeah, right. I mean,
yeah, but here's the thing in the Jordan case that a sports economist come in and because he originally they were said you had to pay $126,000 for use of his name, and the sports economists come in. I'd like to see how much fucking he got paid for this testimony because he said that his name would be worth $10 million on that advertisement. And I mean, let's be honest, his name is not worth no $10 million in an advertisement. They didn't get $10 million worth of business off of that. And I mean, isn't that what you have to prove? You have to prove that people are making money off your name that you could have made?
No, that's not
like
what
you
the
could have
law
licensed.
is,
no, well, okay, but how much money does he get when he usually signs endorsement deals? They're probably in the neighborhood of $10 million.
Yeah, what's a licensed Michael Jordan steak deal?
Right.
Getting?
So honestly, I can kind of see where he's coming from with that number.
Yeah, but I saw it as more of they were trying to pay him a compliment, but they fucked up.
Exactly.
That's what I'm seeing is some PR person was like, I fucking love Michael Jordan. Let's say you're a cut above. You're fucking awesome.
Small businesses do this type of shit all the time. all over the country. They have no concept, and they just fly under the radar. It doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
Yeah,
like it's like saying go green.
Safeway is the parent company of this place, so that's how come they got hit with that.
Go green. You're cut above the rest. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, no, I side with the person with the name. I do. That's not cool to do. But if it's some little tiny grocery chain, then Michael Jordan should have been like, dude, just stop, and they should have stopped.
Yeah, why don't you give me a bunch of them $2 steaks for free?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all even.
If I was Michael Jordan, I'd be like, $2 steaks. You couldn't even give me a fucking T-bone?
Yeah,
seriously?
Why don't you just give me some casino comps? We'll call it even.
You could play whack-a-mole with idiot mom and pop shops all over the nation, or you could just sue the fuck out of one of them so everybody gets the message.
Send it a message. Make an example.
Hey, if a lady can get fucking $1 million for burning her hand with hot coffee from McDonald's, then
since you brought that up, have you seen the documentary about that?
No.
Yeah, she got fucked up. Like, it's not just, I got a little bit of a burn and a red mark. She had to have skin grafts. She had third-degree burns, all that good shit.
And it's also true that the coffee was unreasonably hot. There was had no business being that hot at any point.
Yeah, that was an interesting documentary because I was always some clumsy motherfucker dropped coffee and you got a little bit of a burn. Okay, put some whatever the shit they spray on sunburns, lidocaine or whatever the fuck it is, and call it a day.
Because her story fit into the narrative that people wanted it to at the time, which was everybody's suing everybody for stupid reasons. We're all we're a litigious society, right? Now we've just accepted it.
You guys just schooled me.
Now we accept that we live in a litigious. I have too much cotton mouth to say that. Now that we live in a litigious society, that we should just all get in the game, or else we're going to get screwed. But at the time, it was like, lawyers are evil, and everybody's out to sue everybody else. Look at this lady, fucking coffee's too hot, I'm going to sue.
Yeah, but you could argue it's coffee. Part of it comes with the territory. It's like suing the manufacturer of the automobile because somebody got into you and you got in a car accident.
Dude, I mean, coffee is like ideally brewed at 212 degrees. So, I mean, that's fucking hot.
Yes.
That's above scalding. It's going to give you fucking third-degree burns. I mean, if it was hotter than that, then,
How about McDonald's is going to be launching all-day breakfast?
Why does this take so long?
October 6th.
Why did it take till 2015 for this to happen?
Yeah, it's some fucked up shit.
They've been beta testing this on the West Coast, I guess, for a while.
Do it here. You fucking better beta test here than West Coast.
McDonald's waited so long that people's reaction isn't like, oh my God, finally. It's what the fuck took you so long?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to close
I cannot believe that. Well, remember, what was it? About 5 years ago, they said, okay, we're going to start serving some of our breakfast items at midnight. Which I kind of think
that's the end of my bar career. That was good. That was nice.
So, but, I think that was okay, we're going to give this a shot and see what happens. If they're still doing it, and now they're going to do it all day, obviously. Hey, Coney Island's around this area. They've known that for years. Serve breakfast all day long.
Right.
People love Brenner.
They're going to have to close down stores and retool them for this process.
How? What, you got to order more eggs?
Yeah.
It's not like they use separate grills.
They're going to be, no, they have to get I don't know, they're getting something for the eggs, like a big beater or some shit, I don't know. Yeah, it's apparently a big shakeup at McDonald's. So it says they're shutting down about 700 stores over the course of the year to retool them, and will be shuttering more stores than they're actually opening, something they haven't done since 1970. They're also, the idea is to reorganize so they can respond more quickly to trends, cutting costs, and also eliminating a few hundred corporate jobs have been eliminated at McDonald's.
Let me put my tinfoil hat on, because maybe McDonald's isn't doing as well as they thought, and they're like, okay, how can we close shops down but get publicity out of this? I know, let's serve breakfast all day, and that'll distract people.
I did read an article about them that they've been stagnant for the last few years.
Well, let's look at the facts. When Taco Bell decided to go with breakfast, they made it look like they were going to go head to head with McDonald's. That's not really the competition that they were going up against. It was places like Chipotle and Qdoba.
Yeah, and trying to separate themselves from those guys.
Yeah, that are going that extra little mile and having a little bit better ingredients, and you pay a little bit more for it, but it's a better product. just like McDonald's is now going up against like Five Guys and other expanding franchises that are just a little bit more upscale, but you still get the fast food type of experience. But they want to make it seem like it's just this war between Burger King and McDonald's and Taco Bell and all that.
Well,
they're not fighting each other. They're fighting people who are actually making better products out there.
Taco Bell's commercials that they run on the radio, at least, they say, for their breakfast items, they're like, ditch the clown.
Yeah, no,
come to Taco Bell for breakfast. I mean, that's a direct, shot across McDonald's.
Yes, and because that's the easy enemy to point out, and not the one that's the actual threat. They don't want to say, don't go to those places that are using real meat and making shit in front of you, and not losing fingernails in the food. You don't even mention that.
Well, the what do you call it? The fast food wars, whatever. That there was like,
that's
talk
what they'll
about
call it 50 years from now.
Let's go to Taco Bell.
Yeah, I know. It's like Demolition Man or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Taco Bell.
Now I got the fucking
all
scene
over
driving and they're just listening to Armor hot dogs and all that shit. So wonderful.
Once Jack in the Box got the nuke, it was all over.
There was a couple the big pizza companies. It's referred to in the industry by certain people, proper noun status, the pizza wars. And I mean, it forced smaller places to actually do stuff like, okay, our one topping large we used to sell for this price unless you ask for a coupon. Now they automatically give you the coupon on that. You don't even have to ask. So they're giving you the impression, basically what they're saying is we're going to sell it for this price no matter what, but we're going to give you the impression you're saving money by coming to us because we can't compete with the big places.
$5 pizza fucked this place up.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure did.
It fucked this place up. That was so brilliant.
Just like it was said by some people I know in the industry, yeah, the $5 hot and ready might not be the best, quality product compared to some mom and pop place, but
I can walk in and get
walk in and walk out. There's no wait.
It's about price and convenience.
Yep.
Exactly.
Brilliant move.
Here's one last fun story that I want to share with you guys before we wrap it up this week.
Oh, I'm going to shit my pants. Is it a quick story?
It's a quick story. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Daycare center apologizes to parents after workers are charged with instigating kids fight.
They like whoop his ass,
They were cockfighting with kids.
4 to 6 year olds that they were pairing up for Fight Club and videotaping the fights and sharing them with friends on social media.
What do I have to think that's funny and halfway
New Jersey,
think that's cruel?
Cranford, New Jersey, the Light Bridge Academy Center in Cranford.
Oh, New Jersey.
Jersey.
The only other place that could have been really was Detroit. I mean, as far as what we could have expected.
Okay.
I mean, just as far as people and their reputations, cities.
I wonder what the actual crime is.
Child endangerment.
Yeah, there you go. That must be it.
See, down south, they fight dogs. Up here, we fight kids.
Yeah.
We just throw them in there. Where's Michael Vick to drown that little fucker who went down to
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go
man.
poop, Chris.
Gotta make my money somehow.
Take him out back and shoot him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like his NFL career is on fire anymore. So
He was going to go into first grade. Well, he lost one too many fights.
Pretty much. Oh, shit.
That's fucking nuts.
There you go. Another great note to take it out on.
Kill kids.
That's compelling. Part of me just wants to see that video. See if the kids were really just sparring.
You don't need to see it.
Well, sure, we can watch a murder on air.
No,
but
you
I want to see a couple kids whooping each other's ass.
You don't need to see that.
Aren't you? You're the asshole now. All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like they lived after that. Come on. Oh shit. All right. So
for real, we're gonna wrap it up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trump 2016.
Oh, Jay. You're gonna be part of the problem, not the solution. If you do that,
only if they.
There is no solution, dude. Nobody's rational anymore.
You can vote for Trump only if you sign something that says that you will not attempt to impeach him in 2 years.
Oh, fine. I would totally will. Totally fine. Fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah, your passport is revoked for the.
And you can't leave the country.
Yeah, the 10 year of President Trump.
Because if there was a mass exodus to Canada, Trump would just annex Canada anyways.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, Canada.
Canada would be like,
hey, come here. Give me your motherfucking sandwich. That's
You're
right.
putting my
Canada.
face on your duelers.
Now you come to Canada. Hey, we'd like to take everybody in and save you from President Trump, but I'm sorry you're screwed. Goodbye.
No, he'd be like, all right, Toronto, your new Buffalo, Vancouver, your new Seattle, Newfoundland.
Man.
You can just stay Newfoundland. No one gives a fuck about you anyways.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so.
There's
Windsor, you and Detroit will be switching spots.
There's a comic book that I'm reading called We Stand on Guard that is all about, it jumps about 100 years into the future, and America is invading Canada because it's used up all its water. Blood for water.
See, that's why I love saying Trump 2016, because it always fires everybody up.
There you go.
It's
again.
fucking awesome.
Angries at the blood.
Hell yeah.
I just almost want to,
right,
you know what? I almost want
here.
to see him in office now just to see him like.
just fuck it all up.
Just
There you go,
punking other
Republicans.
countries. Like, I thought George Bush just punked other countries. I think Trump would go in there and be like, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Seriously. I think there's a little hood to Trump that we're just not seeing, honestly.
No.
Trump's like, the only thing George H.W. Bush did wrong is he puked on the Chinese instead of pissing on them like I'm gonna. You just stand up and
China,
whip it
why you
out.
gotta be just a little bitch? You know, I got the money.
Here's what white dick looks like, motherfuckers.
Trump reminds me of the old white guy in the hood who's been there since before fucking like white flight. And he's just running around calling everybody racist fucking names. And everyone's just like, yeah, that's old. That's old. That's
The
old.
neighborhood won't fuck with him.
That's
Yeah, that's
right.
like, that's
leave
old
him
Donnie.
alone.
What are you going to do? We've whooped his ass so many times.
The rest of the world's
he
going to be like, Trump's in office? Oh, fuck. Fuck. You guys just, all right.
End it. Call it.
Yeah,
Done.
I'm touching claw. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing. And we will catch you on, what is it? Friday. Yes.
Bye.
Later.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
If you enjoy this show and want more people to know about it, head on over to iTunes, leave a comment, and rate it 5 stars. Make sure you like and share us on Facebook, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Just search for Christopher Media. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Most importantly, we would like to take the time to extend an extra special thanks to you. Christopher Media could not exist without your support. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Christopher Media. Let's make some noise. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Hey, we get it. You don't want to be hearing a Progressive commercial right now, so let us tell you something you do want to hear. You are powerful. You're a warrior who bathes in your enemy's tears. Then you step out of that refreshing tear bath and into a bathrobe that somehow looks good on you. Yeah, you can pull off a robe. There. Don't you feel better? You'll also feel better when you save money for driving safely with Snapshot from Progressive. Savings you can use to buy more robes. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California, North Carolina, or from all agents.
Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie?
Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep, still very good.
Some things never change, like never being able to take just one free sample. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Is that macadamia nut I taste? Let me take one more.